Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second. The second.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Donovan Solano is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
A piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The first baseman,
Digging in next, Wilmer Flores. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Slapped hard the opposite way. But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB Network. Ready now is Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Set, here it comes. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Matt Beatty stepping in. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers, 26 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Taylor at second. Muncie on at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. In the air out to center field. Duggar is there, and he has it for the first out. Timeout to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of concern right now about Gavin Lux. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's high.
First and second now, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. Slater is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So stepping in is Albert Pujols. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Two men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Two and 2. Here it is. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Second inning set to go, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
Leading off for the Giants, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting six.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Lux has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 2, Kurt.
So to get his day started at the plate, Kurt Casale trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering.
Nope. Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. Kershaw now on 1-1, fouled away. Longoria is off of first with 2 away. Count still at 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 1-0. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Giants leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Zach Mckinstry.
The third baseman, Zach Mckinstry.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So next to hit is Clayton Kershaw. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 3.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Pitch popped up. Flores is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Slater's on his horse. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. Now the relay home. out at the plate as they slap the tag on him.
Now back, second baseman, Muncie.
Next up is Muncie, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The 0-1 offering. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Barnes over at second. Taylor at first. 2 out in the inning. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate is Kevin Gossman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Kevin Gossman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1. Here it comes. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, Austin Slater. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. 1-1 the count now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Beatty is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. The 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Matt Beatty.
Dodgers, the right fielder, Matt Beatty.
First pitch on the way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. One and two now. Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So the next to bat will be Cody Bellinger. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. In there. 1.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here's the 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. He's got it. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
So here's one
flag.
last look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
The batter will be Gavin Lux, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fouled off. Now a swinging bunt. Two out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Flores is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Striding in is Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
First delivery to him, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes Taylor, still ranging back. gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Curt Casale. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Casale is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. A bouncer to the left side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 29.
Next, here is Mike Tauchman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 San Francisco. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tauchman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8, Zach Mckinstry.
Up next, Zach Mckinstry. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
So here's Austin Barnes. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoa, damn.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. And now the Giants pitcher, Kevin
Leading off for the
Gausman.
Giants, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
First pitch on the way.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Austin Slater.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next to hit is Donovan Solano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the
Leading
pitcher,
off for
Clayton
the Dodgers,
Kershaw.
The pitcher, Clayton
First pitch of the AB now. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
In now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. 2-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Slater. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Kershaw on second. Taylor at first with no outs. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Matt Beatty, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 delivery. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat. When you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. Hit out toward second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Here it comes.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit. Possibly more than that. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A play at the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The 17th.
Next to hit, Steven Duggar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Pitch popped up. Barnes waits on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They still lead it 2-1. Enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gavin Lux. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. This will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smart.
It's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So stepping in is Austin Barnes, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Lux at second. Pujols is over at first with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They're down 2-1. So now into the box is Kurt Casale. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The catcher.
And now the first pitch.
Casale.
Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Popped up. Mckinstry trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331. 10 home runs and 21 driven in. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Beatty's got it, and there is 1 away. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now to the plate, here is Donovan Solano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. A throw to the plate. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Posey over at second. Solano on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Beatty has it. The side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Arlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take the ball
now
for the home 7th.
San Francisco, number 66, Arlene Garcia.
Will Smith is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First delivery to him as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A step in here at 275. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
On the ground is second. And that's going to be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to kick off the home half of the 7th. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Taylor. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set and the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Flores on the slide. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
The batter,
So a runner
13.
stands at third.
Second baseman.
One man is out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncie. Now here's the first offering.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and here's Matt Beatty to hit now. First delivery to him. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. 1 left for LA. They still trail it here 3-1. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. In there, strike 1. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ready with another 0-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Into the box now, Steven Duggar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Dubon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger able to track it down for the third out. Giants leave one, and it's still 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Rogers is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mike Yastrzemski is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And now the first pitch.
Well, count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Next to dig in, Albert Pujols. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8, Mckinstry.
Striding in is Zach Mckinstry. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. first offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the 7th fielder, Mike Yastrzemski
digging in at the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So a runner at first now with one away. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Beatty is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
And now here is Donovan Solano. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded to the right. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Jake McGee enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 17.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Slater is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Mookie Betts will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 50, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Ready, here's the 1-0. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Hit in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Next up is Chris Taylor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
Outside.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
McGee's ready. 1-0 on its way. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kevin Gausman earns his 5th winner of the year. Clayton Kershaw takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Jake McGee hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watt of our excursion. Thanks for watching MLB Network.